Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain. And today, sit a while for we have some more baseball on. We are going to continue this Montreal Expos historical thing I have going on, where we are hopelessly trying to catch up to the New York Mets for top spot in the East, which would guarantee us a playoff spot. Um, so last time out, I kind of split my stream into two. So I did the first two games, which I lost both. Then I went and I had dinner, and then with more energy, I won the third game before losing the fourth one. Kind of a nail biter at the end there. The Mets scored in the bottom of the eighth when it was 1-1, and I lost that game 2-1. So today we are going to be playing against the Pittsburgh Pirates. So Pittsburgh is also struggling. They are 23 and 37, so that's even worse than me. So we are doing better than the Pittsburgh Pirates. So that's something. Yeah, let's take a look, see if the Pirates have a bunch of injuries or something going on. They have 0 injuries. I want to know their secret. I think they're playing only robots. I think it's all robots on that team. Okay, so yeah. So for the first Sorry, I got distracted there. Okay. Alright, so for the first game, we're going to be facing John Smiley. And we're going to be sending the veteran oil can boy, so he is recovered from his injury. He had to leave the previous game he pitched in, I think in the second inning, if I got that right. Alright, so Smiley is 4-7 this season. He hasn't been pitching bad, so something tells me that his team is just not giving him any run support when he's on the mound. So basically what happened to Pedro Martinez most of the time that he played for the Expos, where he would pitch a masterpiece and the Expos would score a grand total of 0 runs for him, and he would end up losing like 2-0 or something. Alright, so let's get this thing going here. We are playing at home, so it is a 3-game series before in front of our fans. Alright, so for that game, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sit. Oh, that's right, I got to that Johnny Knott guy to make up for Mark Davis that got hurt. I forgot about that. So we might try him, not today, he's hurt. So today, he can play first base, that's awesome. So for today, I'm giving him the day off. He played a lot in AAA or something. I'm gonna put Lance Blankenship at first to play instead of Billy Doran, who is still struggling with some consistency right now. So now I understand Blankenship is not all that much better, but the idea is to give a day off to my players from time to time, so I'm doing just that. So for game 1, the Pirates are going to send Eric Owens, Marty Neff, Andy Van Slyke, Kevin Young, Jay Bell, Sean Green, Jeff King, and Paul Konorko. So we played them not too long ago. I remember that lineup pretty good, so yeah, a couple younger guys that had decent careers. I got confused there. So apparently they're not going to be starting John Smiley. They're going to go with Brad Cornett in this game. Not sure why that is, but right. I hate how you cannot get the thing to show properly. We'll maybe if I go here. There we go. Oh, he's been playing in relief mostly. Not sure what happened to John Smiley. Oh, he's tired. That's what's going on. Alright, so they're enacting the emergency starting pitcher instead. Got it. Alright. All right, so as usual, what's going on? There we go. So as usual, play ball and go Expos. All right, so Oiken Boyd is going to be facing Eric Owens here in the top of the first. All right, full count on Owens. It's at the third, Barbary, and he's out. One out. That brings up Marty Neff. 1 and 2 to Neff. And he strikes out swinging. 2 outs here in the top of the first, and that brings up Andy Van Slyke. 1 and 1 to Van Slyke. Grounds it to second. The Shields with the throw, and he's out. Alright, so a pretty easy 1-2-3 inning for the Expos here. And now we're going to send Delino the Shields to bat first against Brad Cornett. 1-0 to Delino the Shields. That's it weekly to center. And Sean Green catches it for the first out. Marquise Grissom is second to bat here. No count on Grissom. And he hits a really bad pitch, but it falls in for a hit. We will take it. So we have a runner on base with a lot of speed. That brings up Ivan Calderon with 1 out. Runner on first. Grissom is more than likely going. He is. And he's safe. 34th stolen base. And we are like, what, mid-June at the latest. Alright, 2 and 1 to Calderon. Grissom is going again. And he's safe. Alright, 35 stolen bases now. And now we have a runner on third with 1 out. 3 and 1 to Calderon. And he walks. So now we have runners on extremities with 1 out. And Mark Whitten is going to be the batter. 1 and 0. And Calderon. Calderon got caught stealing. So now there's 2 outs with a runner on third. We absolutely need a hit from Mark Whitten now. 1 and 2. And he struck out swinging. Oh, Ivan, not playing like an MVP right now with the bad steal attempt. And now we can't get a run. Alright, so now we are facing Kevin Young. 0 and 2 to Kevin Young. Hey FJ, how are you doing? How many more seasons have you played in your universe since yesterday? Right, J Bell is the next batter. Oh, no count to J Bell, and that's it weekly to right. Whitten after it. Catches it for the second out. Sean Green is now the batter, 1 and 1. That's it weekly. The Shields under it. And the Pirates go down 1-2-3 yet again. Right, Charles Johnson, first one to bat here in the second inning. 2 and 2. Oh, struck out swinging. Oh, yeah, negotiations can suck sometimes. How old is your first baseman? Brett Barbary is next here. Oh, that's it weekly, and that's a hit. Falls in. Trade him. Unless he has no value. Then I don't know why you want to re-sign him. Oh, well, yeah. 1 and 1. Yeah, you might have to trade him before you can sign him. Alright, so Ray Sanchez is in a double play, so we're done in the second. That brings up Jeff King here playing third base for the Pirates today. 0 and 1 to Jeff King. That's it to left, and that's a home run. Alright, so Oiken Boyd gives up a home run to Jeff King, and we are down 1-0 here in the third inning. Paul Konerko is now the batter. 0-2 to Konerko. And he struck out looking. Brad Cornett is the next batter. 2-2 to Cornett. And he struck out swinging. Dang, Ken Boyd has been pitching really well, except for that one home run he's allowed. No, I don't care for becoming famous, man. Or but, I should say. Oh, okay. That's good. Are you trying to trade him for some pitching? Alright, Eric Owens is next. 0-2 to Eric Owens. Oh, that's it well into right. Right on the top of the fence. That's extra bases. That's a triple. Yep. Alright, so Eric Owens complicates things here in the third inning with a triple after 2 outs. It brings up Marty Neff. 1-2. Oh, struck out. That's good. Okay. Yeah, usually first basemen are not that hard to find. It's a position that's easy to train, so it's usually not too difficult. Now, good pitching, on the other hand, that could be problematic. Alright, Lance Blankenship is getting us started in the bottom of the third here. We're down 1-0, and Blankenship hits it weakly to center. And he's out. Ken Boyd is next. 0-1. Oh, that's... Oh, I thought it was going to be above his head, but it's right at the first baseman. So there's 2 outs for the Lino the Shields now. 1-0. It weakly to left. And he's out. Alright, the Pirates send Andy Van Slyke first here in the top of the fourth. 1-2 to Van Slyke. That's it weakly to center, but it falls in for a single. Alright, so Pirates get a runner on base with nobody out. Kevin Young is next. 2-1. Oh, that's it weakly to center as well for a hit. Alright, so Pirates are threatening here. Let's see. Right, runner on first and second, nobody out. J Bell is the batter. Oh, that's it really well all the way to the fence. That's probably gonna score those 2 runners. One for sure. Oh, only one scored. Okay. It is 2-0. Alright, Sean Green is next. Runner on second and third, nobody out. 0-1 to Sean Green. That's it to second. Green is out at first. The runner at third scores, and the runner from second goes to third on the play. There's 1 out with a runner on third. Jeff King is now the batter. 0-2 to Jeff King. That's it to short. Oh, they counted that as an infield single. Alright, so runner on third scores, so it's 4-0 now. And there's only 1 out. Runner on first. Paul Konerko is the batter. Cool. So a shiny new first baseman and a reliever. Full count. Oh, and he struck out. That's good. And now the pitcher, Brad Cornett, with 2 outs. Runner on first. 0-2. And he struck out looking. Alright, Marquise Grissom is going to be the first out. We need some runs. That's it weakly to right. Van Slyke after it. And he catches it. Oh, dear God. You signed the guy to a 7-year contract. And then you traded him away. You're evil, sir. You are evil. Alright, Ivan Calderon is next. 3-0 to Calderon. And he walks. Alright, so that's 2 walks for Calderon in this game. Runner on first, 1 out. Mark Whitten is the batter now. Full count. It's it to left, but pretty much right at Neff. So there's 2 outs now with Charles Johnson, the batter. No count on Johnson. Calderon goes, and he's safe. Yeah, but you didn't have to sign him. I guess, kind of. I guess it adds value, maybe. Oh. Alright, so... a wild pitch. So now Calderon's at third with 2 outs. 2-2 to Charles Johnson, but he strikes out looking. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot that it's not hockey. Okay. Right, so we still didn't score any runs. Let's see if Ken Boyd can at least get us out of the 5th inning. So Eric Owens is first, 2-1 to Owens. And there's 1 out. He grounded out. Martin Neff is next, 1-2 to Neff. Grounds it to third. Alright, and he's out. And D. Van Slyke is next, 0-1 to Van Slyke. Oh, that's it pretty good to right. That's a home run. Alright, 5-0. Not a good game for Oil Can Boyd yet again. I was gonna say yet again, my pitching is letting me down, but so is my offense in this game. So, right, Kevin Young is next. Well, Oil Can Boyd did strike out 7 batters. That's crazy. Get 1-0 to Kevin Young. That's it. Weakly to short, and he just eats it. That's an infield single. Jay Bell is next. 1-2. That's it to third, and he's out. Right, it's 5-0 for the Pirates now. And Brett Barbary is going to be the first batter here in the bottom of the 5th. So Brad Cornett is pitching pretty good. 1-2 to Barbary. That's it. Oh, that's a hit. Nicely placed. Ray Sanchez is next. Runner on first, nobody out. 0-2 to Sanchez. And he strikes out swinging. Lance Blankenship is next, 2-2. And he struck out swinging. Oh, dear God. You guys are killing me. Who do I want? Maybe let's have Doran try to come in as a pinch hitter. See how he reacts to that. Alright, Barbary is safe. So he stole the base, so runner on second. 2-1 to Doran. And that's it to right, and that's a hit. Alright. So now we have runners on first and third. 2 outs. Delino the Shields the batter. 1-0. That's it to left. And that's going to be a out. Yep. So we cannot score on our opportunities yet again. So we are still down 5-0. Oh yeah, I have to bring in a reliever now. Let's see, who do I want to bring? I think I'm gonna go with Rick Mahler. Right, Sean Green is the first one to face him. 3-1. Oh, it almost went all the way to the backstop there. What a pitch. Right, Jeff King is next. 1-1. He stole. So Sean Green gets the steal. So runner on second, nobody out. 1 and 2. Oh, struck out. Paul Konerko is next. 2 and 1 to Konerko. He swung at a bad pitch. Calderon after it. And he catches it. 2 outs. So are you done with your off season now, FJ? Are you starting your new season? No, Brad Cornett is next. 2 and 0. That's it to third. Barbary with the throw. And the inning is over. Marquise Grissom. Come on, Marquise. Feels like you need to get a few hits here. Full count to Marquise. That's it to second. And he's out. Ah, gotcha. Ivan Calderon is next. 3 and 2. Another walk for... Oh, no, he struck out. Oh, that looked like ball 4 to me. I'm the manager. I want to go out on the field and I want to, like, go and kick dirt on the referee and be in his face. All right, Mark Whitten is next. 1 and 1. Yeah, that trade turned out pretty good for you. That's for sure. All right. I know, right? All right, Eric Owens, 3 and 1 to Owens, and that's ball 4. All right, Marty Neff is next. Runner on first, nobody out. No count. Ooh, that's it pretty good. That's extra bases. Alright, so runners on second and third now. Nobody out. Andy Vance like the batter. Full count. That's it to second. A run will score, but Vance like is out at first. The runner gets to third base on the play. And it is now 6-0 for the Pirates. This is not a good game. Kevin Young is next. 1 and 1. Another grounder to second. Another run scores. There's 2 outs now. Nobody on, but it is 7-0 for Pittsburgh. Brings up J Bell. No count on J Bell. That's it to left. And that's it. Yeah, we cannot get anything going on offensively. Brad Cornett, the emergency starting pitcher, is pitching a really good game. Alright, Charles Johnson might get us started here. 1 and 2. That's it to left, but it's caught. 1 out. Brett Barbary. 1 and 2 to Barbary. And he struck out swinging. Yikes. Ray Sanchez is next. Full count to Sanchez. Oh, he walks. Lance Blankenship. 1 and 2. It's it to center. That's it weakly. And it's caught. And it's over. Yet again, we are looking at a big fat 0 on the scoreboard for us. Sean Green is the next batter. Full count to Sean Green. Grounds it to first. 1 out. Jeff King is next. 0 and 1. Look at Grissom. He's just like, whatever. Alright, I guess I'll catch the ball. Oh yeah? You think that? Barring too many injuries, of course. If you have too many injuries, that might spoil your plans. Full count to Paul Konerko. And he walks. Alright, so he walks with 2 outs. Now the pitcher, Brad Cornett, is on. That's it to second. Oh, God. That's an error for the Shields. Alright, so runners on first and second with 2 out. Eric Owens is the batter, 1 and 2. Hits it to center. That's really well it. Oh, on the top of the fence again. That's another triple. Yeah. It is now 9-0. I guess I should pull my pitcher. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna bring in good old Todd Aney to play shortstop. And we'll bring Robert Undorf to pitch. Alright, 3-2 to Martinez. Oh, struck out swinging. Yeah, that's gonna ruin plans. That's for sure. Alright, so it is now 9-0 for the Pirates. So yet again, if you want to look at the Montreal Expos team get clubbered, you're in the right spot. Todd Aney here, the first batter, 0-1 to Aney. Grounds it to first, and he's out. Yeah, I guess one could say that it ruined their carrier plans. 1-0 to the Shields. Oh, that's it safely. I forgot to say that the Pirates brought in a reliever. His name is John Hope, as in I have no hope of coming back in this game. So Marquise Grissom is the next batter, 2-1. Grounds it to short, and that's a double play. As long as it didn't also ruin a monitor, because hopefully you're not a raging gamer that punches monitors and stuff. I don't do that. I never understood people that get like ridiculously upset. I can understand getting a little bit upset because you're getting invested in the game, but I never understood people that have those bursts of rage. And Van Slyke, full count, and he walks. Yeah, disappointment. Kevin Young is... Oh, God, that was a terrible pitch to swing at. Thank you, Kevin Young, for swinging at that. J Bell is next, 1-1. Oh. Yeah, mostly you. Sean Green is next. Oh, come on, man. Oh, we got him. I thought it was going to be an infield single. Alright, so runners on second and third. There's 2 out. Still 9-0 for the Pirates. Jeff King is now the batter. No count. That's it, too short. And he's out. Alright, so am I going to be starting my awesome comeback here and score 10 runs in the bottom of the ninth? I don't know. John Opes on the mound for the Pirates. Ivan Calderon is the batter now. 2-2 to Calderon. Hits it weakly to center. And he's out. Mark Whitten is next. 1-0. Oh, dear God. That was a terrible pitch to swing at. And he is out on a pop fly to second base. Charles Johnson is our last out, 3-1. Grounds it to third. Oh, there's an error on the play. Charles Johnson makes it to second base. And we have a shot at scoring at least a run. Well, we're going to need a hit from Brett Barbary. Full count to Barbary. Oh, and he walks. Oops. I guess your owner is not giving you any help, huh? Alright, Ruben Rivera, runners on first and second, 2 out, 0-2 to Ruben Rivera. He grounds it to second and he's out. Alright, so we got destroyed 9-0 in the first game of this 3-game series. He is charitable, oh boy. Yeah, that was just a bad game all around. We just didn't do much. Jeff mutes his Earl's Indians to 8. 8-0 shutout win over Toronto. Alright. And in that same game, Albert Bell made it 39 games with a hit. That's pretty impressive. Alright, so I got a message from Tony Pena. I know baseball is a team sport, but I don't think you are using some guys on this team as well as you could. You got guys like me that aren't getting a chance to prove ourselves at our natural position. I'm a part. Yeah, there's a error there. I'm a part of the starting lineup, not a role player. I hope you understand. Well, Tony Pena, with your batting average, that's what, like 120 or something, I think I'm gonna still play Charles Johnson. So you can shut up, and that's all I have to say about this. Scott Erickson is hurt for 4 months. Bone chips in his elbow and he's out 4 months. Yeah, it's gonna be close to playoffs time when he comes back. Yeah. And when you play manager only like me, sometimes I'm gonna get emails about I demand a trade. I'm like, okay, well, go to the GM with that. What do you want me to do? I mean, what do you want me to do about this? Alright, so for the second game, now we are going to face John Smiley. Maybe. Looks like they're kind of, teasing us about it. And we're going to be sending Carlos Perez. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to need some more water and everything. So I might be a couple minutes. So go ahead and start your season and let me know how you're doing when I come back. Yeah, like let's look at Tony Pena. Oh, okay, he's hitting for 214. So I'm sorry, I thought he was hitting for 120. So I guess that he's playing a lot better than I thought. So I guess he should be there with his minus zero point 0.1 WAR. And his OPS plus of 49. It's like, why would I play you? Except when Charles Johnson is tired. Not happy with his... I know. Well, Tony Pena Tony Pena is a really good defensive catcher, and I like having him on the team for that. He's also 38 years old right now, so I'm not sure how he is expecting as a 38-year-old catcher to be like in the starting rotation. Not starting rotation, in the starting lineup. It makes no sense. I think he's 38 at least. 37. Sorry, man. I thought you were a lot more ancient than you really are. But he's really good defensively, though. All right, game 2. So let's see what we're gonna do here. All right, so Smiley against Carlos Perez. We're facing a lefty. Let's put Tadini in for Ray Sanchez, and we're gonna put Tony Pena in, not to shut him up, but just because Charles Johnson is tired. Alright. Alright, so that's gonna be our lineup here. The Pirates are gonna go with Eric Owens. Hey, Gerald Mullet. You missed the Expos getting clobbered by the Pirates 9-0 in the first game. And Tony Pena complaining that he is not in the starting lineup, despite his batting average of 214 and the fact that he's 37 years old. He refuses to be a backup player. Alright, well, FJ catcher is usually a different animal. Whenever you can have a really good defensive catcher, usually you should cherish that, because that's going to save you a whole lot of headaches. Yeah, Jeff King has quite the mustache right now. Alright, so the Pirates are going to go with Eric Owens, Martin Neff, Andy Van Slyke, Kevin Young, Jeff King, Sean Green, Joe Biasucci, and Mike Lavalier. Oh, good old Mike Lavalier is going to be starting at catcher for the Pirates. Okay, alright, hopefully Carlos Perez can find some of last year's magic. That hasn't happened much this year. Well, yeah, of course, if you can have both, that's like the best of both worlds, right? But usually, or at least in the past now, in today's baseball, it's, you hit a home run or you're nothing. But back in the day, managers usually would take it in offense from the catcher position for great defensive catchers. But of course, if you can get both, that's better. All right, Eric Owens is 2-2 here. Carlos Perez struggles. I can't trade for him. I'm just the manager. I'm just like, dude, trade for Pudge. Come on. You know you want Pudge. Although Charles Johnson, he's having a little bit of a rough season this season, but Charles Johnson was a really good defensive catcher. He could hit too. Right, 2-1 to Martinez. Doran after it, and he catches it. Andy Van Slyke is next, 2-0. And that's a hit to center. Is that going to be another one of those innings where Carlos Perez gets the first 2 outs easy and then he gets into trouble? That seems to happen to him quite a bit. Kevin Young is next, 3-0. Yeah, look at that. He's going to walk him. Oh, no. It's rare. It does that. Oh, that's a hit. I thought he was going to catch it. Yeah, we have Rick Mahler. I don't need Rick Mahler. I don't think nobody needs Rick Mahler. Alright. Jeff King's mustache is at bat right now. 1-2. That's it to third. Alright, and Carlos Perez gets out of trouble. So he got 2 quick outs. Then he gave up 2 hits. And then he got the third out. He does that quite a bit. Marquise Grissom. 1-1. We're facing John Smiley. So what I said at the start of the video about John Smiley still applies because they pulled the emergency pitcher for the first game. But he's having a pretty decent season despite a losing record. I think it has to do with the Pirates not scoring many runs. I mean, that's not too terribly, like, too many runners on base. Like, it's not catastrophic. There, you know, 11 walks in almost 100 innings is excellent. So John Smiley is pitching pretty decently, just no run support. I know the Shields, it's it to left and he's out. Ivan Calderon. Maybe we need to trade Ivan Calderon for Pudge Rodriguez and, you know, some other parts since he's having like that monster season. 0-1 to Calderon with 2 outs. Rounds it to second and he's out. Alright, Sean Green playing for the Pirates here, 3-1 to Green. And that's it to right for a hit. I need better pitching. Alright, Joe Biasucci is going to be the batter now. With a runner on first, full count. And that's a hit to center. Oh boy. Hey Vinny. Hey Vinny, you want to play catcher for me? Mike Lavalier is next, 2-2. Oh, good. Alright, that's an easy out. We needed that. Now if we can get a double play with the pitcher on at bat, that'd be pretty good, but he's probably gonna bunt, right? Yep. Alright, he missed the bunt twice, 0-2. Alright, so the sacrifice is good. So there's runners on second and third now with 2 outs. That's gonna bring up Eric Owens. 3-1, and that's a hit to center. That's gonna be 2-0 for the Pirates. Alright, and on the throw, Eric Owens makes it to second base. 2-0 Pittsburgh, and the Expos struggles continue here at home against the Pirates. Martinez is next, 2-1. Ooh. Alright, are we going to wake up offensively one day? Alright, Mark Whitten, 1-0, and John Smiley's pitching well enough this season. Oh! Oh, I think it was a home run. It hit the top of the fence. Alright, that's going to be a triple. Nice bit of hitting there for Mark Whitten. That brings up Brett Barbary. Full count to Barbary. And he walks. Alright, we have runners on first and third now. That's getting interesting. You can't have all of the relievers in the entire league. It is impossible. Alright, Bill Doran is next. Oh, 3-2. Ah, boo, Doran, boo. You've been sucking lately. Todd Haney is next, 1-1. It's set to short, and that's a double play. I'm gonna go kick the Gatorade container. We are wasting so many opportunities. Alright, Andy Van Slyke is next. 1-2. That's it to center. Grissom after it. 1 out. Kevin Young. 1-0 to Kevin Young. That's a hit. They're just gonna put starting pitchers as relievers. Alright, Jeff King is next. Full count. That's it to right, and that's a hit. Oh my god, Carlos Perez does not stop sucking. Alright, so there's 1 out, runners on first and third. Sean Green is the batter. No count. That's another hit. Wow. We're at the top of the third, and Carlos Perez already allowed 8 hits. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to do this. I just want to be the manager for the Braves or something. Ooh. Oh boy. Alright, Joe Biasucci. 1-0. Alright, so we get the runner at second, but there's no double play, so it's 2 outs, runners on first and third. Mike Lavaliere is the batter now, 3-1. That's it to the pitcher, and he's out. Alright, so we allow 1 run, about 43 hits or something, and it is 3-0 for the Pirates. Alright, Tony Pena, you want to be the starting, you want to be the starter on this team as a catcher? Show me that I should do that. That was a terrible pitch to swing at. Saint-Félix de Valois, is it in Quebec or in France? If it's in Quebec, it must be, yeah, it must be a very small place because I've never heard of it. Carlos Perez is next, 2-1. Come on, Carlos, you can handle the bat. See? He has a generic name. What is it, like Mike Anderson or something? John Smith. Marquise Grissom is next, 1-2. Chester Bowers. That's not generic. One of my cats is named Chester. Alright, so 2 outs, runner on first. Delino the Shields, the batter. That's it to right, that's a hit. No, I'll give you that. It's not very French, that's for sure. What would be like the French equivalent? Like Charles Bonnet, I think, would be probably the French versions of that name. Right, so runners on first and third, 2 outs, and I have my MVP at bat. I cannot ask for better than that. 1-0. Oh, and he's safe. Whew. Alright, so the Shield steals. Full count to Calderon. That's it weekly to third. Could not get a run again. What can I say? 0-1 to the pitcher, John Smiley. Yeah, I noticed that too, that a lot of like players from Quebec have English names. I think it's because the name database doesn't make a difference. It's just like Canadian names. Alright, Eric Owens is next. I'm at the part where I'm so sick of Carlos Perez sucking that I think I'm going to make him pitch the entire game until his arm falls off and he misses 3 years or something. I probably shouldn't do that to him. And he walks. Do I want to go to the bullpen already? I mean, we're at the top of the fourth. He's given up. That was his first walk, but he's given up 9 hits. He's not gonna go much further. 1-2. Oh, strikeout. See, he heard me. Jean-Guy Boucher. Yeah, that would be a very French name. Yeah, I'm not pulling him up. I'm not pulling him just yet, but he's on a short leash. That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, and now Perez seems to be catching up some steam. I guess he's hearing us talk about him, and he's like, I don't want to be pulled. I'm going to start striking guys out. Kevin Young, full count. Oh, and he walks. Jeff King is next, full count. And we walk in a run. Oh, Carlos. I might not have a choice, man. Eventually, he's already at 103 pitches. One and 0. See, we were thinking about the same thing there. We talked about pitch count pretty much at the same time. Yeah, he has a lot of stamina, so at least there's that. So maybe I'm going to make him pitch the 5th and then just pull him after that. He's going to be right at even above 120 pitches. Alright, so Smiley, as usual, is pitching pretty good. Mark Whitten is the batter. Mark Whitten did triple earlier, so 1-2 to Whitten. Yeah, not a triple this time. Alright, so Lavaliere catches it in foul territory. There's 1 out. Brett Barbary is next. No count to Barbary. Weak grounder to short. And Owens gets him out. It's 3 games. And then we finally have a day off. We haven't had a day off in a while, so I have like players that get tired and everything. So the day off is probably going to help after that with, you know, resting the pen and everything. And after that, we're taking on the Phillies, I think. And the Phillies are atrocious in my universe. They even got rid of John Kruk and Lenny Dykstra. Alright, so another inning ends with us not scoring. Wow, so that's what, 9... That's 13 innings straight against the Pirates where we cannot score. Yeah, I could. Trying to think though, because the way that my rotation is set, My fifth starter is actually my best starter right now. It's Rosado, I think. Or is it Van Ryn? I do not remember. I'll have to check after the game. Alright, Carlos Perez is gonna try to pitch the fifth inning. Joe Biasucci 0-1. So I guess J Bell has the day off. That's nice for him. Oh god. That's extra bases. Yep. Alright, Mike Lavalier is next. Runner on second, nobody out. 2-0. Alright. We got that one. Alright, 1 out. Runner on second still. John Smiley is... now he's gonna swing. No count. There's no sense in bunting. Alright, 2 outs. Eric Owens, the batter now, 1-0. And that's a hit. And that's now 5-0 for the Pirates. Damn you, Pirates. Martinez, 1-2. Oh boy. The Pirates are having way too much fun at Olympic Stadium during this series. This is crazy. Alright, Andy Van Slyke is next. Oh, he's out. Sometimes it's not the representation is a little iffy. That's one of those. I was like, he's gonna be safe for sure. Look at the shortstop being all casual and everything. But yeah, we got him out. Yeah, I'm gonna pull Carlos Perez. Look at that snowflake next to his name. It is well deserved. 1-2 to Todd Aney. And he's out. Tony Pena, the man who wants to be a starter. 2-2. And he's out. 2 outs. Oh, alright. I guess I can bring Ruben Rivera in. Lefty on righty. There you go. 1-0 to Ruben Rivera. And he lines out to third. And the Expos are not doing very good. Alright, what... I think I'll go with Gabe White and try to get a couple innings. I'm a little bit of at a loss now. Right, 3-2 on Kevin Young. Oh, struck out swinging. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. Jeff King is next. No count on Jeff King. Grounds it too short. And he's out. Look at that. I should have started Gabe White all along, apparently. Sean Green is next. 2-1. Ha! 1, 2, 3. I haven't seen that in this game, not once. There you go. Alright, come on, Marquis. Get us on the board. Do something. Well, not necessarily get us on the board, because that implies a home run of some sort. But get on base. Do something. 1-2 to the Shields. Rounds it to second. And he's out. Ivan has been quiet in this series. 0-2. That's it weekly to center. Oh, Ivan is close to be batting under 400 now. Not nearly as impressive anymore. don't be too hard on the poor Canadian dudes from Hamilton. They have feelings too. Unless they cheer for the Leafs. Alright, 0-2 to Joe Biasucci. Grounds it to third. And he's out. 1 out. Mike Lavalier is next. 1-2. Struck out. Yeah, Gabe White is doing pretty good in relief here. Full count to John Smiley. And he struck out as well. Okay, Mark Whitten is next. 3-1. That's it. Weekly to second, and he's out. Barbary, what have you done today? I guess you walked. Yeah, I might pinch it for Doran. He's struggling lately. 0-2 to Barbary, and he struck out. Yeah, let's give some action to the new guy that got recalled. Oh, nah, yeah, he can play first base. Let's bring him up. Johnny Knott. All right, Johnny Knott. I believe that's going to be his first NHL, yeah, I just switched sport. His first MLB plate appearance, it is. Come on, Johnny. 0-2. Don't be intimidated. That's it. There was a little bit of pop in there, but sadly it was it right at Sean Green, so no it for Johnny Knott. Kind of like that name. I'm not going to make a double switch. Gabe White is pitching pretty well, so I'm just going to keep him in the lineup for now. Alright. Eric Owens. Full count. Another strikeout. Wow, Gabe White. What did you eat before the game? You should have shared your meal with Carlos Perez. Martin F is next, 1-2. Oh, dead center. No, I didn't forget to take my medicine. I usually don't forget, but that one I have to take in the morning when I wake up, and sometimes I'm really groggy when I wake up, so that morning I forgot, but I'm all good now. And on top of that, they paid us some free barbecue for lunch at work, so I had like a bunch of barbecue sauce and everything. So if I were to have heartburns, it would be going full blown right now. Wow, 1 home run in 248 innings. That's is he an extreme ground ball pitcher or something? 1-2 to Van Slyke. So yeah, we got free swadleys. Are there swadleys in San Diego? Or is it more of a Midwestern thing? Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, Todd Ainey is the next batter here. 0-1. We are completely stifled against John Smiley. Oh. One out. He got robbed there by Martin Neff. Tony Pena is next. 1-2. Grounds it to second. 2 outs. Alright, so I think Charles Johnson can just swing the bat. He can do that. He's not gonna get more tired from that, I wouldn't think. 0-2. And that's it. Weekly to center. Alright. We are getting our ass handed to us again. I'm just gonna go with Kerrigan. I know I'm not really facing many lefties coming, but I just need an arm that's not too tired. And he gives up a it there to Kevin Young. Nick Monick, that's a weird name. Then again, I love the names that the game generates sometimes. It makes some very interesting names. I think they got rid of that, but I remember, oh god, about 7 years ago or something, in that version of the game, I ended up with a guy on my team named Anthony. I was like, what are the odds, you know? I mean, Anthony as a last name is kind of rare. But I think that I think they coded something to avoid like double names like that. I think I read that somewhere. Joe Biasucci, 2 outs, runner on first, 1-1. Oof. Goodbye baseball. It's another 9-0 game. Wow. Well, that's not Howard. It's Howard Hampton. I mean, that's a totally believable name. Oh, J Bell is coming in as a pinch hitter. Why not? Oh, yeah. There's no need to use another bullpen arm in a 9-0 game. Kerrigan's gonna need to figure it out. He just needs one more out, and here's the pitcher. That's the perfect occasion. I hang my head in shame quite a bit during those streams. We're not doing very good. So if you thought that the previous game's 9-0 trouncing that we endured was bad, well, we managed to do worse in the second game. And another hit. Oh my god. Come on, Kerrigan. Get a hold of yourself. Alright. Well, just draft, instead of drafting the best player available, just draft the guy with the most interesting name. Yeah, they are definitely teaching me how a good baseball team should play. The worst part of that is that their team is worse than mine standings wise. But you wouldn't believe it by being at Olympic Stadium. No wonder fans stopped going to the games in the 90s. Look at that crap. 1-2 to the Shields. Oh, look at that. Alright, bottom of the ninth. We have 2 runners on with nobody on. Calderon is the batter now. And Calderon with the hit. We're going to score a run, folks. We have finally scored a run against the Pirates. Alright, it is 10-1. There's still nobody out. It's still John Smiley on the mound. Mark Whitten at bat. Grounds it to first. Another run scores. 8 more runs. We can do it. We only have 1 out. We could always have the greatest comeback of all time. That wouldn't even be the greatest comeback of all times, I'm sure. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we're being taught a lesson here. Alright, well, that was a very inefficient out. Oh, John Ope is coming to pitch for a second game in a row. And my guy Johnny Knott, with a nice name, is coming to bat. 2-1. Come on, Johnny. Oh, the rookie couldn't handle it. Alright, so we lost 10-2. Alright, so if I lost the first game 9-0 and the second game 10-2, that means that I'm going to lose the third game 11-4. Is that what that means? Like, is my math right here? Like, it's... When I was looking for a job, like, I applied at like on Indeed for a job, and they needed for me to take a IQ test, and it was like a bunch of, you know, problems like that. Like, they were giving you like just a bunch of stuff, and you had to figure out what was the next sequence, and I scored like really high on that. The funny thing is that sometimes I was picking answers at random because honestly I was applying for a part-time jobs in a lawyer office to print stuff, and for some reason they wanted for me to pass that IQ test. I was like, really? Oh, Albert Bell is still going, folks. 40 straight games with a hit for Albert Bell. That's pretty impressive. What a season. Yep, so record is 56. Joe DiMaggio. Doug Drabeck pitched a complete game shutout against the Brewers. Gave up only 2 hits, walked 1, and 5 strikeouts. Okay. Ooh, all right. So they're gonna send Willie Green for rehab assignment in AAA. So Willie Green might come back. So he's an infielder that bats left, and he has some pop in his bat. He can play both third base and shortstop, and I think, and that was a pretty good question that Jerome Nollet asked me last time, if he could play third base, and he can, and I do think that I might want to put Barbary back to being a backup. Barbary was a good starter for me for the last couple years. He developed way nicer than he did in real life, but this season it's kind of a struggle, and then I can keep Ray Sanchez's great glove at shortstop. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I could use Randy Tomlin to come back. He's not that great, but I still could use him. So now let's take a look here, because we have the day off coming, but my best pitcher is Jose Rosado, which is my 5th. 72, he could pitch today, I guess, although he wouldn't be able to go all that deep. I have Dea that can pitch a couple innings. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Van Ryn has been terrible. Well, that's the great question of all times, right? And to me, the like part of the question is, okay, so if you take Joe DiMaggio and you put him today, did DiMaggio get all of the same nutrition, training capabilities, and, you know, all of the modern medicine and all of that stuff while growing up to play today? Or do you just take Joe DiMaggio in a vacuum from his days to today? There was, but the first year that I played, he had an injury and he missed the entire. He had an injury during spring training and he missed the entire year. And his stamina is kind of low now. He's only a 40, but he can pitch a couple innings. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Rosado, and hopefully I can get 5 good innings from him, and then I'll turn to DF for a couple innings. And then we'll see where we're at after that. Ondorf can pitch a couple innings as well, and he's usually pitching pretty good. He's been pretty good for me this season, so I can also bring him in. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I do think that his stamina took a dip because he missed the entire 1991 season. Well, still, I mean, there's no denying that, a guy like Mike Trout is a much better athlete than, Babe Ruth ever was. So, I'm not talking about, statistics and everything. I'm just talking about athleticism and, being an athlete. So, yeah. So, for me, it's kind of important to know. So if we put DiMaggio today, but with the DiMaggio from there, without all of the training and everything, would he be able to do the 56 game streak? I don't think so. I know, and Guy Lafleur used to smoke between periods for when he was playing for the Montreal Canadiens. Sports have changed so much. Like, players know that they are, like, basically a small business of their own. They're there to generate money and everything, and they understand that, so they usually take good care of their body and everything. Alright, so for the third and last game here against the Pirates, we're going to try to not get our ass handed to us this time. We're going to be facing John Lieber. So yeah, it looks like it's a little bit like John Smiley. Didn't pitch all that poorly this season, but doesn't really have the record that reflects that. So hopefully we're not finding ourselves in the same situation. I mean, it could be. Of course, there were exceptions. So yeah, I would definitely would like to see Willie Mays. Like, I haven't seen him play. I'm too young for that, but yeah, he doesn't have a lot of movement. You are correct. He has a lot of control too, so we shouldn't be expecting a lot of walks and whatnot. All right. So what do I want to do here? Calderon is tired. Although I have a day off coming, so I'm not too worried about it. So I think I'm still going to play him. Man, okay. Johnny Nutt can play the left field. Actually, that's his best position. Okay. Let's put Rivera for Witten. Let's try Johnny at third base. Alright. I'll bet Johnny 8. Protect the rookie a little bit. Ray Sanchez, yeah. Yeah, I think I want to try it like that. I'm going to play Calderon tired. Alright, so we're going to hope for 5 good innings from Rosado since he's tired. He's been usually pitching okay for me. And then we'll take it from there. Right, the Pirates are going to go with Eric Owens, Jay Bell, Andy Van Slyke, Kevin Young, Jeff King, Paul Konerko, Orlando Merced, and Dave Clark. Well, that's pretty good. Isn't that less than usual? I believe that it is Tony Peña's last year on his contract. Yep, it is his last year. Alright, let's go with that. I have a good feeling. It could just be the fan giving me some air, but I have a good feeling. Alright, so Rosado facing Eric Owens. Let's try to not get massacred today. Alright, so there's no count on Eric Owens. Why were you asking if Pena is on his last year of his contract? Alright, J-Bell is next. No count. Does it have to do with the demands that he made, like trying to make him happy for the future or something? Alright, so Johnny Knott, first start in his MLB, first play at third base in his career, and he gets an error. Must be the butterflies in his stomach. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh boy. Alright, so it's already 1-0. Oh, it won't be easy. Yeah, it's kind of a situation where both of my catchers are good defensive catchers, but, you know, one of them is Charles Johnson, which has some pop in his bat. The other one is old and can't hit, and that's Tony Pena. Yeah, that would be my guess, is that he does. He signed him right before spring training, so it's not like he's been with me for a long time. Right, Kevin Young with a runner on second base, 1 out, 2-2. Oh, and he strikes out. But yeah, I'm about to get some reinforcements here. I'm about to get Woody Green and Randy Tomlin. They're not superstars, but they're better than some other options that I have in the lineup right now. Oh, Jeff King hits it. Grissom after it. Oh, and he gets it. Right, we allowed a run. It's only 1, so we might be able to come back. John Lieber, the line with the Shields, is the first batter here. 2-2. And he strikes out. Oh, Marquise Grissom is next. No count. That's it well to left. So we have a hit now. Is Grissom gonna go for stolen base number 36? He sure is. No throw. Alright, so Calderon is the batter with a runner on second. 0-1. Grissom is going for third. And he's out. No! 2-1. That's a hit, too. That would be a tie game. I'm gonna bench Grissom for 3 games for this. No, I won't do that. Right, Charles Johnson is next. 2-1. Come on, give me a home run. That's not a home run. That's the part where it sucks that I don't do all of the, you know, deciding when to steal and everything. But it would take too long if I did. Alright, Connor Coe is going to be the first batter here. Full count. And he strikes out. Alright, that's good. Rosado is usually pretty good. Oh, decided to get mean to your retirees, huh? Orlando Merced, 2-2. Wow, Merced's ratings look a little low. I know Merced wasn't a superstar or nothing, but like it was like what, 36 and 30 contact and 33 power. That sounds a little low for him. Or maybe it's just he's a switch hitter. Maybe he's a better left-handed bat. Dave Clark is now the batter, 1-0. That's it to left. Calderon after it. The all of moderately above average. Or a word that I love using, the all of pretty adequate. I love the word adequate. It's so bland. That's probably why I have it in my streamer and YouTube name, right? Hey, Ruben Rivera, come on, man. Show us what you can do here against Lieber. Alright, that's not a home run, but that's a hit. We'll take it. Alright, so it's a single to center. Now we have a runner on first with nobody out. Billy Doran is next. No count. Oh, they pitched out and they got Ruben Rivera. I think I'm a little too aggressive for stealing. I might have to tone it down a notch. I do have a lot of speed in the lineup, though. There's no denying that. But I might be a little too aggressive on it. It worked well in 91 and 92, I guess, but now we're getting like deeper into the 90s. Maybe I need to revise that. Oh, that's an error. Yeah, for a while I had, for a while when I was here, I was playing some music with a buddy of mine, and we wanted to maybe have a band, and I wanted to call the band Barely Adequate, but he didn't want to call it that. I thought it was funny, but whatever. Alright, Johnny Knott, maybe you can make up for your error that you made. No count. Oh dear God, another steal attempt, but that time he's safe. That was Ray Sanchez. I don't think I'm gonna catch up with you, man. I'm going 3 or 4 games at a time, and it's not even every day. 0-2. Oh, Johnny. Johnny. The only thing I like about you is your name anymore. Alright. Okay, so the stamina bar for Rosado doesn't look too bad right now. I think we're going to be able to get him to pitch 5 innings. John Lieber is the batter. That's true, I forgot that John Lieber was a left-handed bat. Ugh. Another error. Johnny Knott, the guy who got Steve Sachs syndrome right at the start of his MLB career. Eric Owens is next, and we walk him. Alright, J Bell with nobody out, 2 runners on, 2-2. No. It is 4-0, folks. The Pirates have our number. Andy Van Slyke is next, 1-1. At least we have the Phillies coming. I have a good feeling that we can beat them. Maybe. Alright, Kevin Young, 1-0. Oh! Grissom with the catch. With the sliding catch. So Grissom showing his speed in center field. Alright. Jeff King is next. And he's out. Alright, Rosado getting us started in the bottom of the 3rd, 1-2. And he struck out. The Shields, 1-1. And he's out. And now Marquise Grissom is next. 2-2 to Grissom. That's it to left. That's a hit. Oh, we're seeing a... What is that color? Like insulation... insulation stuff color. Calderon coming to the plate. 2 outs, runner on first. No count. Grissom is going again. And he's safe. 37 stolen bases this season. 2-0. And that's grounded to short. And Calderon is out. We are still down 4-0. That's not good. I have a feeling I've said those words quite a few times during the stream. This is not good. Paul Connerco, 3-1. And he walks. So yeah, FJ, I wish my team had the highest payroll in the league, but it does not. Yeah, 36 and 33. What's going on there? Like, even overall, I guess he's just a 2-star player. I would give him a little bit more contact, I guess. But Alright. So Doran makes a nice play at first, and there's 1 out. Dave Clark is next. That's well hit to the fence. Might score a run even. I cannot see the action. I should have bought a better ticket. No, he stopped at third. Alright, so runner on second and third, 1 out. Lieber is now the batter, 1 and 2. And he struck out swinging, so that's an out we needed here. We need to stop the bleeding eventually. Full count on Eric Owens. And he struck out. Whew. So it looked like they were going to add a couple more runs. They didn't. Alright. Charles Johnson is my batter now, 0-2. Is that an infield single? Yes, it is. Alright. Runner on first, nobody out. Ruben Rivera, 0-1. That's it. Oh, that's a hit. Weekly. So Rivera is 2 for 2 in this game. Billy Doran, the batter now. Runners on first and second. 2-1. That's it weekly by Doran, and he's going to be out unless he drops the ball. But that's J Bell, so he doesn't. Oh, Ray Sanchez. Not exactly the juggernaut at bat that I would want right now. Grounds it too short, and that's a double play. Oh, who's hurt? Oh, John Lieber got hurt and he has to leave. That might be our chance right there. They're going to have to go to the bullpen pretty early. That might be what the doctor ordered here. Alright, 1 and 2 to J Bell. It's at the center. That's going to be a hit. Alright, Andy Van Slyke is next. Full count. That's it to first. And we only get the lead runner. 1 out. Runner on first still. Kevin Young is next. 2 and 2. That's it to center for a hit. Runners on first and second now. 1 out. 2 and 2 to Jeff King. That's it to center. That's a hit. Boo! Boo! I can't believe I paid money to come to this game. Je peux pas croire que j'ai payé de l'argent pour venir ici. It's in Montreal. I have to say it in both languages. Paul Connerco is next. That's it weekly. Grissom should have it. I don't think they're going to score on that. It is 5-0 for the Pirates now, by the way. Well, it was deep enough. So it is now 6-0. Oh boy. 2-1. Alright, we finally get out of this inning. Rosado didn't give me a very good start on a short rest. Tim Wakefield is going to be the pitcher. That's interesting. Alright, so Johnny Nutt. 3-1 to Johnny Nutt. And he walks. So Johnny Nutt gets on base for the first time of his career. I'm going to bring in a pinch hitter. We're going to use Mark with him. Three and two. And he strikes out. The Shields is next, 2-2 to the Shields. Grounds it to short. Oh, they didn't get the lead runner. They only got the Shield. So Nutt is at second with 2 outs. And Grissom is the batter, 1-0. That's it weekly. And J Bell after it. And he's out. Right, there is coming in. That was the plan all along. We are following the plan. We're just not executing it properly. Dave Clark, 2-1. That's it weekly. Charles Johnson after it. And he's out. Tim Wakefield is gonna bat. They had to bring in a pitcher or a reliever early, so I guess they're gonna kind of continue with him as if he was the starter. Eric Owens now, no count. That's it to the pitcher, and he's safe on a infield hit. J Bell, the next batter, 2-2. I think so. Especially, I kind of have a feeling that they're gonna give me Tomlin during my day off, and Van Ryn might not even be there. And if he's still there, and I'm not given Tomlin, I think I'm gonna put Gabe White. He pitched pretty good for a couple outings in a row now, so I think he's the one I'm gonna go to. I could put there, but he doesn't have a lot of stamina, so I'm a little bit worried about that. So I think I might try Gabe White as my 5th starter, but absolutely pulling Van Ryn out of there was always the plan. Now that Tomlin's about to come back, I just don't know when Tomlin's gonna be done with his rehab. Alright, Calderon is next, 0-1. Oh god, another error. So each team has 2 errors in this game. Right, Charles Johnson, runner on first, nobody out, 1-0. Oh, that's well it. Finally, we're getting a good hit here. Is that a triple? It is a triple for Charles Johnson. We get on the board. It is 6-1 now. Ruben Rivera is next, 3-2. That's not it very well or very deep. Oh, he's going. And he scores. It is 6-2 on the sac fly by Ruben Rivera. So he did get a RBI on the play. It is 6-2. This game is not over. All right, Billy Darn is next, 2-2. Oh, he struck out swinging. Ray Sanchez is next, 1-1. Oh, that's a hit. Yeah, if you stay until the end of the game, Jerome Nallet, we can look at the lineup together. Maybe you have suggestions. I'm always open for interaction with people that watch the stream and everything, as you know, as long as it makes sense. If you tell me to put Scott Ruskin at center field, I'm gonna say no, obviously, but you know, we can look at that together and see what we can do to try to put the Expos back on track. 1-1 to Johnny Knott. And it's a stolen base for Ray Sanchez. 1-2. Oh, he struck out swinging. But we did get 2 runs, so there's at least that. Right, Vance like the batter 1-1. Oof. Oh, it looked stronger off the bat than it truly was. Calderon cut that pretty easy, actually. Kevin Young is next, 1-2 to Kevin Young. Oh, that's a hit to center. Jeff King is next. Runner on first, 1 out. Oh, attempts to steal, and he's safe. Kevin Young with his 8th stolen base of the season. 1-0 to King. Oh dear God, that's his 3rd error of the game. This is ridiculous. Paul Konerko is next. Full count. So I guess I didn't. So I called it the Steve Sax syndrome earlier, but that's not really accurate. The Steve Sax syndrome is not being able to throw to a base properly. That, well, I guess he misthrew the ball, so I guess that maybe that's applied. All right, Orlando Merced is next. All right, we get out of the inning despite the error, so yeah. That's definitely what's going to be happening here, because 3 errors in the same game, I can't take too much of that anymore. All right, Barbary. Tim Wakefield is still the pitcher for the Pirates, 1-2. That's it to left. Oh, that's a hit. I thought it was going to get cut. Instead, it was well hit. That's a double for Barbary. All right. That brings up the line of the shield, so the lineup flips, and I have my best hitters coming now. Or actually, they should be my best hitters. All right, the shields doesn't do nothing here. Well, I guess he advanced the runner, so now a deep fly scores a run. Grissom is next, 2-2. That's a hit. Alright, we'll take it. We will take it 6-3. Alright, we're starting to make that interesting here. I like that. Oh, they changed the pitcher. Von Wexberg. Can't say I'm super familiar with this guy. And that's because he never got above a single A ball. Von Wexberg. Ivan Calderon. Show us why you're a candidate to the MVP award. 1-2. Ivan struck out looking. My pet peeve. Striking out looking with runners on base. That's my pet peeve. Oh. And another stolen base for Grissom. That's now 38 for him this season. Full count to Charles Johnson. And he struck out. Oh, God. Alright, we did get a run. It is 6-3. We're getting closer. Let's use Robert Ondorf. All right, Dave Clark is the first batter here. No count on Dave Clark. Calderon after the fly ball, and he catches it. Sean Green is next. As a pinch hitter, 0-2 to Sean Green. That's a hit to center. Alright, runner on first. 1 out. Eric Owens is next. Oh yeah, we pitched out, and Sean Green is out. 2-2. And he struck out. Ken Giard is now the pitcher. Ruben Rivera at bat, 0-2. Come on, guys. And he struck out looking. Billy Doran. No count on Doran. Grounds it to first. Nobody. And he's out. Sanchez is 1 for 3. I don't have much left. I have Blankenship and Aney and Tony Pena left. I might as well have Ray Sanchez bat. 1-0. He hits it to right. And he's out. So we're gonna need some 9th inning magic comeback juice in the Gatorade container. I'm gonna keep on Dorf. He's pretty good. 2-2 to J Bell, and he struck out. Van Slyke is next. No count to Van Slyke. Hits it to center. Grissom after it, and he catches it. Kevin Young is next. 0-1 to Kevin Young, and he hits it to left. Calderon after it. And the Pirates go down 1-2-3. It is 6-3 for the Pirates. We need a magical comeback here. So Ken Giard is still going to be the pitcher here. I'll go with A&A. I need a hit. He's the most likely to give it to me. Oh, Stan Belinda now comes in for the Pirates, and he's their closer. 1-1 to Todd A&A. That's it to right, but pretty much right at Merced, and he's out. Brett Barbary is next, 2-2. Struck out looking. Oh. The Shields is next, full count. That's a weak grounder to first, and we get swept at home against the Pirates. That's terrible. Hopefully nobody watches me to see victories every single time, because, well, they will be pretty sad. Alright, so I think I should use Nut pretty much only as a pinch hitter. Because that was terrible. Maybe at first base it would be better. It's easier to play there, but yeah. Not with his 3 errors, I don't want to put him at third base anymore. Alright, what are the news? Razor Sharp Grace blanks New York. So Mike Grace shut out the Mets. Wow. Gonna go ahead and do that. And Albert Bell hit in 41 straight games. We might see history on my stream one day. So the Shields and Grissom are inverted depending on if I'm facing a lefty or righty. So against a lefty, Grissom bats first, the Shields second. If I'm facing a righty, the Shields bat first and Grissom bats second. We're gonna take a look at that here in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and sim the rest of today and then the day off and see what happens. Okay, I didn't have Eat Ains on the team. So I'm not sure what that is about. Now today we're not playing, right? Yeah, no game. Oh, Albert Bell's streak ended at 41. He went hitless against the Red Sox. So much for history. Alright, so now we're 15 games behind the Mets. Alright, so let's take a look at that lineup. So they didn't give me anybody. At least not I don't think so. No. Alright, so at the bottom here you see what my lineups are. I don't have lineups with DH because it's pointless right now. So like I said, against righties, the Shields hit first and then Grissom hit second. It's the opposite against left-handed pitching. And then I have Witten and Johnson that are inverted as well, depending on the lineup that or the pitcher that we are facing. So you think that it might be better to put Doran as the second batter? I'm not sure. Doran has he's not having a great season. Although he doesn't strike out, like his walks to strikeout ratio is really good. So that part is pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe we can try Barbary. I think I would like Barbary better than Doran. Doran's been struggling. I mean, Barbary hasn't been like awesome either, but maybe something like that. Oh, or maybe something like this. Oh, sorry, I just saw you. Your message is somewhat similar to the previous one, so I thought that you were saying the same thing. Alright. Okay, so against lefties, Doran definitely did better. At least as far as getting on base. Alright. Then we can look at Barbary. Yeah, I think Barbary might be a little bit better. Yep. I think I'm gonna stick to Barbary in that spot there. And then Calderon, Johnson, Mark Witten. I don't mind having the pitcher hit 8 because we have a guy with speed right after that. Right after. Or I can put the Shield 7th and Sanchez 8. What do you think? So invert those two. Yeah, I mean, the Shields is a better hitter than Sanchez. The Shields has more speed than Sanchez. Well, I guess the Shields has more everything than Sanchez, except maybe the defense. Yeah, I can try that for a bit. I'm okay with that. We can try that. Now let's check the pitching situation. So I think I want Gabe White as my 5th starter. I'm pretty set on that. Now the next starter is going to be Miguel Batista. There's not much more that I can do unless you think that I should, like... I mean, I have Jim Day. Maybe. Yeah, he is. We had the day off, so we should be okay. Oh wait, okay, he's reverted back to starter. Yeah, I mean, I can't do much. Day could get in the starting rotation, but he doesn't have a lot of stamina. Rick Mahler's arm's about to fall off, and Ben Van Ryn wasn't very good. So I think that's pretty much it. I think that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. Gabe White is 23 right now, I believe. 22. So that's about, that's a good time to start your MLB career, maybe a little bit young, but yeah, he doesn't have great ratings. Hopefully they can improve a little bit. He's still young. Like this guy here started as a 1.5 star guy, and now his potential rose all the way to 3.5. Now is he gonna reach it? It's debatable, but he became better than he was, and it's the same with Barbary as well. I don't play with Recalcon, so we're gonna see some surprises. So hopefully Gabe White can get a little bit better. And yeah, I'm really struggling with my pitchers. Historical Sim Live. Not sure I get what you're trying to say. Should do a historical sim live, not Penny. Oh. Okay. It makes a little bit more sense now. Alright. Yeah, middle relief row. It's gonna roll as long relief. Yeah, I could. Actually, I've been meaning to do that for a while. I kind of want to have also a left-handed guy that I'm going to bring up in a setup role, but I'm also going to put him as long relief as secondary role, which is not necessarily something you see all that much, but that gives me a little bit more flexibility, I think. I understand that, Ludwig. Sadly, I'm pretty much done for today. It's been 2 hours, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this a day. I'm not streaming tomorrow, at least not this game. I actually have plans outside of the house. I know, right? It's pretty exciting, but I have plans a little bit for parts of the morning tomorrow and everything, and then I'll be doing other stuff. I might be streaming on Sunday, so stay keep an eye out, I guess, if you're interested. But yeah, no stream tomorrow. I know that for sure. So that's tomorrow is not gonna happen. So enjoy your Saturday, folks. Not that you wouldn't enjoy it, without me or anything, but And perhaps on Sunday I'll go ahead and see what happens. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. It's been a little bit. I'm pretty beat. I worked pretty hard today. So, and the warehouse where I work is like 100 degrees during the day and everything, and I've been running around all day, so I'm ARG is pretty tuckered out. So, all right. So, Gerald Nullet, thanks for the advice on some of the lineup decisions. We'll see if that helps the Expos rebound there. We're going to be playing the Phillies, which is one of the few teams that is worse than us this season. But that's going to be it for today. So thank you for tuning in. And until I roll this game again, I'll see you guys next time. Sorry, Ludwig, you cut me right at the end. I'll see you next time.